Go 463 by Jun Lin and Christopher Glick. This is written in Python, as you can see here, Python 3. This is our game board, 19 by 19 of checkboxes. I put in a menu bar at the top so we can exit the game from here. There's the other options, so we can call up information about the game. You can see we finished on November 27th, as well as information about wins, the IP address, just to be able to do that. And we have help, which is under construction. Now, before we get to doing anything, we'll shift to Wireshark and go ahead and start tracking on HTTP. Now I will log in to the game. When I click log in, you see my ID gets returned by the server. The ID is passed back to me in this Wireshark packet here. I currently have no peer, so I have to find one. There is no peer. That message has come up. It says I'm going to wait, and it shows up in the game here as try finding again. This time I look for a peer, and the peer shows up. From this point on, if we look at Wireshark, it's constantly incrementing the number of packets because we're polling every second, writing back and forth. I'm going to tell my peer that I'm ready by clicking on the mark. While I'm waiting for him, I can't make any moves, right, as you can see, while he's not ready. But once the peer is ready, right, the peer sends me a message. He says hello, and so I'll write him back and I'll say, "Hi Jun." Even though he's anonymous, I happen to know his name. And when he's ready, he'll log in and we'll get a chat alert. Right? It shows that he's ready. And also we see that I'm first, and these messages are all coming up through Wireshark real quick, and maybe faster than I can show you. We're going to go ahead and play a game, and I'm going to start. And I think Jun should probably win this one. I'm just going to take our turns. I'm sure it's confusing as which way he's going, and amazingly, he's just destroyed me at Go, and I can go and see what has happened, and I've got a loss count of 1. Now the board, after win, locks up. I can restart to play a new game. This means I have to find a new peer, and you'll notice that Wireshark is no longer looking for it's no longer polling because we've left that state. My last entry here says okay. That's showing that I purged the database. And if I go back and look at some of these other messages, HTTP, we can see these things up here. I'm going to pull up a new peer. We're going to play a new game. I have a feeling that this time I might be lucky enough to win. We'll see. So I'm first. I'm going to start here. Now this time there's a possibility that my peer might not want to continue playing. He could also be busily typing things. Well, he says he needs to go for lunch. Okay. So he quits. I clicked on not ready because when the game is in play, you can't change on and off the not ready. But he says he needs to go, so he's surrendered. And as a result, I get a victory message. So I come up here, I can see that indeed he surrendered his game, and I have won. And with that, I'm going to log out. We've done everything we want to do today. The board is cleared. It's locked up, ready for a new one. I can still clear the chat. That's our game. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we have.